7 life lessons I need to tell you. Before you pass away, you must live your life. Don't let this priceless gift be wasted. Keep asking why, because you are here for a reason. Here are 7 life lessons I must impart to you. Number 1. Life isn't supposed to be taken so seriously. Make time for joy, play, and enjoyment. The actual key to life is to be totally focused on what you are doing right now. Realize that it is play instead of work before calling it work. Never believe anybody who urges you to take life seriously. Never take anyone's word for it that there isn't time in every or any day for pleasure, laughing, and enjoyment. Life is not enjoyable while we are young. Most of us grown-ups still need to learn the crucial lesson that life isn't intended to be taken too seriously. We frequently lose sight of the fact that our lives are finite. When we truly understand the impermanence of everything, when we are reminded of our impending mortality, when we are reminded that we do not know when it will all end, maybe then we may start taking things a little less seriously. Perhaps there is less need for us to worry about things like our weight, skin, finances, and reputation, among others. I'm going to push you to not see life as a struggle, a burden, or a destination that needs to be attained somewhere else, but an adventure, a test to see how much joy you can wring out of each day. Then, would it really matter if you get the huge house or the expensive car? Because you will always possess what other people lack, whatever happens. 3 things that cash can never purchase: joy, tranquility, and a strong will to live. Make an effort to live a life that is satisfying on the inside as well on the outer. Number 2. Unless you choose to let them, circumstances will never determine who you are. Let me share with you a little truth about life. If you are fortunate enough to reach adulthood, you have a 100% chance of. There is a 100% possibility that you will encounter challenges in life that you had neither planned for nor desired. These events are referred to as character-building experiences. Lessons in life. You may have received challenges to add greater significance to your life, or you may just need to cope with them at your own pace and in your own way. When you adopt a new perspective on these difficulties in life, you can discover that they occasionally represent opportunities rather than setbacks or tragedies. Be accepting of the truth that you cannot predict how anything will play out, not even this trying situation you are in. Have faith that things worked out best for you or another person. Try to find some significance in it all, even in the most difficult situations. Number 3. Your mind will eventually take control of you if you don't learn to manage it. The issue is not that humans have up to a million ideas every day, rather, it is that the majority of individuals have these thoughts automatically. And the majority of them are negative. The majority of individuals have been socialized by society, the media, and social media. They are reactive, they believe whatever they read, and when a problem arises in their lives, they are unable to respond appropriately because they lack the capacity for independent thought. They react in fury and elevate the tiny problem into a huge one instead of reacting coolly and intelligently to address it. Through regular rituals, you may manage your thoughts and feelings. Daily self-work that is consistent. Repetition of potent techniques that have been shown to encourage happy, calm emotions. Exercise, everyday thanksgiving, prayer, and meditation. Living a beautiful life requires detoxifying from all negativity, particularly bad news, negative influences, and social media. Every person is ultimately in charge of their feelings. The next time you respond in anger, know that you are the one who has to put in more effort, not the situation or the offender. Regardless of what is happening in the outside world, your environment may be a lovely, tranquil place within. Number 4. Create a plan, but also follow the flow. However, planning does not imply attachment to the result. In the event that your umbrella breaks while you're out on a walk to avoid the rain, hone your rain dancing skills. What does your life have to do with that? The majority of the time, you want to avoid getting wet in life, which means you want to avoid running into financial difficulties, experiencing health problems, having relationship or emotional difficulties, having a poor day, week, or year, or being labeled as having a bad life. How can the rain of life be avoided? Planning helps you prevent it. Not preparing for the best-case scenario, but with the intention of working on you every day. Planning physical activity with a good diet will help you live a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life. Making time for daily rituals like prayer, writing, gratitude, meditation, and other activities that put you in a good mood all have a significant impact on your life. The individuals you draw, the bonds you forge and maintain. How you view your own self. Of course, things don't always go as planned, so when a difficulty arises, when life's raindrops start to fall, learn to move with the rain and dance in it, and most crucially, make a plan to turn things around. Number 5. It is impossible to win over everyone. Yes, you are correct. Mother Teresa herself has detractors. Unfortunately, the truth about people is that we are all so different, regardless of how pure your spirit may be. We all vibrate at very different frequencies as a result of these stark disparities. Keep that from bothering you. It's not personal, it's just the reality that everyone is so unique, and because of this, their upbringing, experiences, and environments have influenced their opinions and emotions differently. Even if someone is opposed to you or your beliefs, just because they disagree with you doesn't mean you can't find a method to either get along with them or let them go their own way in peace. The exact last thing you want to do in any circumstance is to react angrily and add more bad energy. Let those who disagree with you do so. Set a good example by allowing everyone else to express their opinions without interfering. Live your life without hatred. You don't require consensus from everyone or anybody. Be so intent on improving the lives of people who want to hear from you that you neglect to communicate with those who don't. Number 6. Be yourself and do it with pride. You will never experience true pleasure if you alter who you are in order to appease others. When you're not truly you, you cannot be truly happy. The proper people, that is, those who genuinely adore you for who you are right now. Number 7. People who are mired in their own suffering will attempt to pull you into their pit of despair. Keep your delight to yourself. Some people, by their very nature, don't want to see you happy because they themselves haven't yet found happiness. Many people inhabit a hostile reality, and they could unintentionally or accidentally try to draw you into it so they won't be alone there. Never compromise your identity and enter this hazardous environment. If you continue to be true to yourself and dedicated to the kind universe you inhabit, when you are devoted to your own happiness, serenity, pleasure, and magic that you experience every day, all of those individuals will eventually stop attempting to bring you down and start asking you to lift them up into your world. Be the beacon so that people can follow you.